What's up, you guys? Welcome back to a brand new video here on the channel. My friends, today I am finally bringing you guys the long-awaited world tour for my subworld here. This, my friends, this video is going to be uploaded before the 200th live stream. If you want to check out those live streams, feel free to join us. I try to do them every day. But this world is basically... This world tour is actually like a recap, kind of just a tour of everything we've been doing for the past 199 streams. It all started from this little house right here. This little house, and we branched off into other areas of the world. And we've made some amazing buildings. I've had a lot of help from a bunch of awesome people. And you guys are going to see... And shortly you guys are gonna see all the awesome builds that we've had. So without further ado, my friends, I know you guys are waiting for me to shut up and start, so let's just do this. All right, so like I said, started off in this house. This is my house right here. Originally this house was supposed to be all 16 different colors of glass. Right now I only have 5 or 6, my bad. I only have 6 different layers, but originally it was gonna have like 16. I scrapped it though because I just thought it would have looked funky coming out of the mountain and then eventually going into the sky. So I just left it the way it is. Plus, I can't think of other designs for rooms, you know. They do have different, you know, purposes. Like this is my nether room with some cocoa beans. My enchantment room. Pretty cool. My little Cactus Farm room, in case I ever need some green dye. My chest room, pretty cool plates. And then my little snow farm. I had another one right here, but I think he died. R.I.P. Yeah, so that's my house right there. It's also got a nice view from the top floor. Pretty awesome. You guys are gonna see that in a bit. Now let's go down, and we're gonna leave the house and check out the other builds here. So right here, these houses were inspired by the houses on the Hive server in the lobby. If you go running around that server, you'll see some houses that look similar to this. I was inspired by those. Again, I was gonna make all colors of, or all 16 different colors in this game, but I kind of stopped at, I think I'm missing maybe 10 still. But I don't know if I'm ever gonna complete those. I kind of just gave up and stopped. I think it looks pretty cool with the amount that I have so far. But yeah, I have sold these to other people in the world, as you can see. We got the purple one as well. Most of these might not have an interior. Some may, some may not. It's a house that somebody made right here. This is my public mine. Go down there, it takes you all the way to diamond level. Here we have my friend Video Games' house. Pretty cool. I won't go exploring too much because I know that this video is gonna be pretty long already. So yeah, some of these I actually try to change them up as well. Like I did some of them like normal houses, and then I did some of them towers like this one. Just because I didn't want to keep it, you know, the same formula. I guess I wanted to make it look unique and different. But yeah, these basically, you understand the premise of this area. It's just hive houses with colored roofs. So yeah, that's that right there. We're gonna head over, let's see, let's go this way. Yeah, we'll go this way. So over here, following this path, is a house that somebody made. This is I believe Fox Geef's house. I haven't seen him in a while though. Don't know where he's at, but yeah, that's his house that he made. Or actually, what we can do instead is follow the correct path that somebody made for me, which is gonna be behind this house. We go down into this mountain. It's not complete yet, but we're working on it still. If we head over this way, we're gonna go ahead and show you the city now. So right here you are entering the city. I'm gonna show you. Let's see. We'll start this side first because it's only like a small amount of buildings. This is a house that a subscriber of mine made. Um, it's a building he also made in the previous world from this one. I think it looks really nice. Really big, but nobody lives in it no more. He doesn't live in it. He doesn't even play Minecraft no more. But yeah, interesting house. Of course, it's most of these houses, mostly the older ones, are gonna look like pretty damaged on the inside. But you know, they're older houses, so don't expect them to be, you know, in pristine condition. Here's a house that a subscriber of mine made. I think it looks nice. Of course, like I said, it's an older house, so it's not in the best condition. Missing windows. There's another house that somebody made a while ago. I forgot who it was that made this. I also forgot who it was that made these houses. But yeah, mostly right here is just houses, and then we got a tower back there. A tower. And then one cool thing that I like about this is if you look up to people who live here, there is a giant Godzilla. That's right. There's a giant Godzilla, dude. Like, if you were actually in a Godzilla movie, you look up and you see him. That is crazy. I'm gonna show you guys that in a little bit. Let's head over to the, let's head over here. Here is my little cow farm that I made. I made this in the subworld, and I also made this in my survival world, my PS5 survival world. It's a pretty easy build to follow. If you want to look it up, I think I made a video on it, building it block for block. Go ahead and check that out. Over here we have Baby Yoda, a little Baby Yoda statue that I made. Because, dude, I love The Mandalorian. It's a great show. Then we got a house that somebody made. Like I said, it's an older house, so yeah. And then we have a little building that I made. I'm not too sure what the purpose of this was. I kind of just made it just because I felt like making a building. So I just put this right here because why not? Here we have my little garden. When I made this build, I wanted to be like realistic. You know how if you go to like Walmart or if you go to Home Depot or something, and you go to like their garden area, it's like full of flowers and all this green, you know, green plants. I kind of wanted to do something like that, so I made this building. It's really nice. I like the way it looks. Here we have a nice little wood shop that I made with an axe literally going into like a block, a log block. It's a pretty cool build. Of course, missing some blocks, but over here we go over to this building. This is my bee farm. I also built a pretty little cute bee on the top. Not a bee farm, well, I guess you can call it a bee farm, but yeah, check it out. Here we got bees. We got bees. I gotta put more flowers in here and more beehives because it looks like they're all just crammed into one. Yeah, we gotta get new ones. And then if we go over here, here is my skyscraper that I made. It's a tower. It has no interior. Well, I mean, it has a floor, but it doesn't have like more floors going up to it. That is still something we gotta work on. But I think this build looks cool. You'll see that a lot in towers with no interior. The more we explore this world, but I don't think it looks too bad without the, you know, other stories. I think it looks good. Here is my Cactus Farm. Yeah, I turned it into a skyscraper because I used to make buildings like this a lot back then. But it would just be like one story only. It wouldn't be like multiple layers. But I decided to make it go higher because why not? I think it would look good as a skyscraper, so I kind of made it into that. We go over here. Here is a house that Feliciano made. Some of you may know him that watch my streams. He made this house. I made this cafe. He kind of just connected them and made it into one. I think it looks pretty cool. If we go over here, here is a building called Corp. This is a building made by a mod of mine known as Fetz. Some of you may know him, some of you may hate him, some of you may love him. But yeah, this is his building. He made this in the previous world, and I asked him if he could remake it again in this world, and he said, yeah, he will. So he did. What a nice guy. Here is a little house that I made. I made this for a friend of mine, but he never came to live inside of it, so I didn't bother finishing it. As you can see, it still needs like the remainder of the floor layer, so yeah, I kind of just left it alone. I didn't really mess with it after that. Here's another building made by Fetz. The same guy who made this building made this one. This one does not have an interior or a floor though. It's the only thing. It doesn't even have a roof, so that's something he still needs to come finish. But yeah, here is a pumpkin that I made, a giant pumpkin. I kind of made this. I usually make builds themed around like holidays, so this was kind of made for Halloween. I also made the same build on my PS5 survival let's play world, so you guys can go check that out if you want. Here is my Taco Bell. Well, it's not my Taco Bell. Like, I did build it, but the design is not mine. It was originally made by Mikey from a previous world. I just remade it into this world because I thought it looked really cool in the other world. So yeah, I remade it in this one. I mean, come on, it's a really good building, man. I like the design of it, so I could not go without it in this world. I tried making an interior, but I kind of forgot how he did it in the other world. So I kind of just left it alone. I put a couple of chairs and just left it. Not much of an interior, I know. We'll go explore this in a little bit. Let's go back over here. So we got another skyscraper. Well, this is like a little apartment complex slash restaurant. So in the bottom, we have like an Italian themed restaurant. Interior and everything. And then around the back, if you go around the back, there is a there's like some rooms that you can live inside of. I really like the idea of this build. It's pretty realistic, you know. Yeah, it's that building. Here we have a Stampy's Hot Buns. For those of you that watch Stampy, you may know this building from him. I decided to remake it because I too am a big fan of Stampy. Well, I used to watch his videos a lot, and this video was always this building was always one of my favorites as a kid. So I was like, you know what, I'll just remake it because why not? I also remade his famous overwear shop. Now I don't have the armor stands here right now. I used to, but because something happened, an incident with the hacker happened earlier in the world, and like at earlier episodes, like around the 100s, I decided to just break them all and not put them again. So yeah, but there used to be armor stands here. I just took them out. Here we have Vibes Corp. This is a skyscraper that I made. Pretty cool, not gonna lie. It looks like when it was first made in the other world, it was using different blocks, but I decided to go a little bit lighter, use more brighter blocks. Yeah, pretty cool skyscraper. I like it. I like the purple and white and the gray. I think those three colors are a good combination. Here we have McDonald's. This McDonald's has recently been remodeled. The M has been flipped upside down, and yeah, welcome to McDonald's. This is one of my favorite buildings in the world. Yeah, of course we got the menu on the top, Happy Meal, and the way they make their food is actually on the roof. There was a farm, and I think you could even hear the chickens right now. Let's see. Over here is another building from Snappy's World. This is his newspaper. I think it's like a newspaper shop or something. I don't know what it is. Like a newspaper tower. Like and sub to King. If you haven't done that yet, make sure you guys do that, man. But yeah, it's like a little newspaper tower thing. I'm not sure what it is, but yeah. There's got a little Among Us statue in the back over there. This took me a while to make because this is bone blocks. This isn't like concrete or quartz or anything. It's actually bone blocks, so it took a while to make that. Here is a build that somebody made, a house. Pretty cool. This is another build from Stampy's World. I think this is like a banquet, like a little banquet hall or something. It's like, yeah, it's a little banquet hall. I like the dome. It's pretty cool. There's no interior here, but I do like how it's just purple, you know, like it's just purple. It's really pleasing to the eyes, for me at least. I don't know. Over here we have an apple shop that somebody made. It's been remade, I think, 2 other times in previous worlds. So this would be the 3rd time it's made. Every time it's made, though, the design does change. But I think this one looks pretty cool. As you can see, there's the Apple logo and then, yeah, the store inside. Currently, there's nothing to display here. No iPads, nothing, no product. Waiting for that shipment to come in. Over here, we have Stampy's bar. With, you know, the crazy cow bar. I had a cow up here, but somebody killed it, I'm pretty sure, because it's not there no more. But yeah, this build is like one of the few that actually have a interior and everything. Like I said, I used to have the cow here, but I believe somebody killed him. If we go over here, this is like a public storage room. So anybody who joins the world, any viewer, they can use whatever's inside the chest to build. You can see there are some materials that, you know, new players can use to build a house or whatever they're gonna do. And yeah, that's what this is for. Pretty cool idea. This right here, this is an unfinished build. This is supposed to be the town hall made by Feliciano. He said he's gonna make this for like new players to come hang out. They need a place to stay for the night. They could come inside of here, but as you can see, it's unfinished, but it is a very giant build. Let's go this way, follow this path. We got a pretty cool, this is like one of my favorite builds in the world. This I call it the square tower because it's just a bunch of squares, you know, but it looks really nice. This building was also made by Feliciano, the same guy who made this building and that building, and also this one behind me. They made this as well. I think it looks really awesome, man. Right here we have the fireworks shop. Currently no fireworks sell. But yeah, usually whenever people need fireworks, they would come to me. I would bring them fireworks and we'd make the deal or the purchase inside of this building. But yeah, let's go over this way. Here we have a water fountain made by Feliciano. And then we have a church. This is like one of my favorite buildings as well. This church. I think it came out really good. I really like it. And then you go inside, it actually does have a full-on interior and everything. You could come in, sit down for some service. We got the lectern and the candles, you know, made it very realistic. I like this building. Let's go which way? Let's go this way. Some buildings over here we could check out really quick. Here is a tower made by Shield Twins. I actually like this tower a lot. I like the design. It's not like, you know, just the same thing. You actually kind of changed it up right here. I think it looks pretty cool. This is a second skyscraper in the world. Oh, I'm in a pool. Help. Here we have the famous Ikea Tower. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you may have seen that there is another world tour where I have a tower that looks exactly like this one. That's because this is a fan favorite. Everybody knows this tower. Every time I make a world, I have to include it because why not? It needs to come with us. Here I have a little police department, PD for police department. It does have an interior and everything. So you can go inside of here. You can see, oh, nice. Yeah, it's got a full-on interior and everything, man. I like that. Alright, so let's go over. Here is like a little hotel that I was working on. But I was working on something else while I was making this, so I didn't get to finish. But I will come back to this eventually, but it's supposed to be a hotel. Let's go over this way. Here's a house made by Eric. Pretty cool house. Here is like an upgraded version of Stampy's Hot Buns that I found. It's like a much more cartoonish look, you know, with the cake. It's supposed to look like a cake, and then, you know, actually had cake inside of here for a while, but I don't know what happened to it. I think somebody ate it. But yeah, that's Stampy's Hot Buns. And then around the back, there is a delivery truck. But yeah, pretty cool. I believe this is a barn made by Shield Twins. There are no horses inside of it currently. Here is another skyscraper made by Shield Twins. This one I also do like a lot. I like how it, you know, it goes like triangular all the way to the top, and then the corners are filled with something else to make it circular at the top. I like that. It's pretty cool. Then there's this build that I made. This is a school. So this is supposed to be a school, at least. You know, it's a really big build. People sometimes call it a mall, but it's actually supposed to be a school. I just never finished it. It does have somewhat of an interior. I mean, there are classrooms, not classrooms, but there are like rooms inside of here. But I do gotta fix this place up a little bit because I have not been watching it or supervising it, and I know that there are a lot of people that have messed with this building, so I will have to come back one day and finish it up, clean it up, add some more rooms. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Took a while to make this as well. We were working on this thing for a while. Alright, let's go back to this. Actually, since we're back over here, let me show you some builds that are back this way. Up here, we have a giant planet. This right here was made by Mikey. He is the same guy that made the Godzilla. He made a giant planet in the sky. Inside, there is really nothing. It's kind of just empty inside. You can see it's kind of hollow. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I actually like this building. It's one of my favorites as well. If we jump down over here, see that building, that Japanese themed building? This is a pagoda that was also designed by Mikey. This is also one of my favorite buildings. I really like this one a lot. There used to be a trap inside of here that killed people whenever they entered it, but it's been broken since. I remember when this thing got like griefed really bad, and I ended up fixing it. But yeah, this is one of my favorite buildings, pagoda. And then that's the giant Godzilla right there. So look at that, dude. I think that might be a fan favorite because this was actually just finished a day before recording this video. This was also made by Mikey as well. So the same one who made the planet and the pagoda, he also made this giant Godzilla, man. And I think it looks really awesome. Very, very realistic as well. It's huge, and it looks exactly like the movie version. Over here, we have like a little a boardwalk that I made. I remember this took me a while to make because I had to there used to be like a bunch of grass here. Like this used to be all grass, and you can still kind of see it right here. See, I didn't flatten this, but this used to all be grass. All of that used to be stone. This used to be a mountain actually right here. And it took me a while because I had to flatten everything, and I turned it all into water. And I made this giant wall with the lighthouse over there. I added 2 yachts. I made an Eiffel Tower over there. And then I made this little giant, like it's a really big, it's supposed to be a hotel, but this thing is ginormous. Like if you were to stand next to it or stand in front of it, dude, this thing would make you feel really, really small. I mean, just look at how big that is. I think that's definitely bigger and wider than any build that's currently in the city right now. Yeah, there is the Eiffel Tower over here. This is actually one of my favorite builds as well in the world. It's really awesome. I do like this building a lot as well. And right here in the back, it's currently floating in the air because I still have to finish the terrain back here. It'll eventually connect to something. But yeah, I still gotta work on that. Oh, don't fall in the water. That'd be bad. Yeah, that's the little mini, I like to call it like a little bay area, because I mean, it's just boats. Like boats and a hotel and an Eiffel Tower. Yeah. These boats are pretty cool as well. I really like the design on both of them. Let's see. Let's go over to this area. I believe we are still missing a couple buildings. So here is a house that somebody is working on. This right here is a really awesome building. I like this one a lot. This is like a tower on a mountain, or a tower on a hill. This was made by Shield Twins. So the same guy who made that tower and that one over there made this as well. I like this. This is supposed to be his house. It's really good. Over here we have a building that Feliciano is currently working on. This is supposed to be Oscorp Tower from the Amazing Spider-Man series. He's not done yet, but yeah, he still has a lot of work to do on that. Over here we have like a little snow island. So around Christmas time... Oh, I died. Wow. What the heck? So as I was saying before I died, over here is like a snow island type of place. Like I said, when it comes to holidays, I like to make builds, you know, themed around those holidays. So this one right here, this is like a Christmas themed build. I added a snowman, 4 giant candy canes. There's 1, 2. There's a third one in the back over there, and there's the 4th one is right over here. I was gonna add way more candy canes and way more snowmen, but Christmas had already passed and we started working on other things, so yeah, I didn't end up finishing it. But believe it or not, that is actually all the builds in my city so far. Almost forgot this little house right here. This is a cool little brick house made by Feliciano as well. This is, I actually like the blocks he used for that. Like the spruce usually wouldn't fit if it was like wood or something else, but with bricks, I think it looks pretty cool. But believe it or not, that is actually all the builds in this world. It may look very big, but it's very small. We still have a lot more buildings to add. But I'm not gonna end the video here. I still gotta show you guys one more thing that I've been working on. So let me go ahead and show you. Everybody close your eyes. If you've made it this far into the video, my friends, close your eyes. Oh, I can't show you. Some of you already know what it is. Those of you that watch my streams, but in case there's any new people that check this out, close your eyes, because I hope what you're about to see is going to impress you / surprise you. If you probably have already seen from like my head in the game kind of glancing at it, but if not, check this out. Ready? Are your eyes closed? Make sure your eyes are closed. Your eyes gotta be closed. So in 3, 2, 1, open them. Check out this area. Bam! Yes, this is a project that I'm currently working on. This project has taken me about 2 months already. This is a recreation of Stampy's Lovely World, and this recreation is actually block for block. So everything you see here is exactly how it is in his world. The bridge is supposed to be where it is. The path is supposed to be as long as it is right here. It's supposed to go up like this. We have his soggy sandwich right here. Like I said, it's block for block. We have his house for Duncan up here. We even got his house, his own house. This is also block for block as well. I mean, this is like really accurate for the most part. I mean, we even got his room. Well, this is actually his old room. Hello, Jihadi. This is actually his old room. This is not his current room. I know he's currently updated it. But I mean, this has everything, you know, that his house in his world has. We even got the love garden as well. However, I don't have really anybody in the love garden. I only have 2 people. I got Ranks and I got Mikey. That's about it. I only got them 2 here. But I mean, like I said, this world is something that I've been working on for the past 2 months. It's been taking me about to be 3 months, actually, in April. And I mean, I'm actually very impressed with how far I've come with this project. I honestly was about to give up at one point, because sometimes I do get confused. But I mean, like I said, it looks really good from far away. I mean, it's not done either. Like I said, we still got a lot more buildings to do. I recently just finished one half of his city, so I still gotta do the other half with the clock tower and other buildings that go there, and I gotta do the fun land as well. But I mean, we have mostly every building that is in his world right now is also in this world. We got the Sky High restaurant. Yeah, this is what I work on that in my streams, for those of you that watch my streams. As well, I just pretty much work on this area. Come inside of here, I even have a little banquet. And yeah, we recently just finished this over here, this little area. This is full of buildings that I'm not too familiar with seeing on his world, but yeah, we recently just finished these. I gotta add the lighthouse before we move on to other things, but for the most part, it is a full-on block for block recreation of Stampy's world. So I like it, man. I think it looks cool. I may or may not include this in the thumbnail. I might not, actually, because I want to keep it as a surprise. But yeah, you guys, that was a tour of my subworld with almost 200 live streams done in it. Like I said, we still got a lot more to do. We're not even 50% done with this world, so we still got a lot more work to do, like a lot. I got more buildings planned, more projects planned. I got a whole list of things that we still need to build, which is like cities and projects. So we're gonna do that after I'm done with the Stampy world. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this world tour. If you guys did, let me know what your favorite build was in the comments. And if you're new, make sure you drop a like on the stream. Hit that subscribe button as well if you want to see me build in this world. I do live stream it almost every day. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next episode. I appreciate you guys for watching. And until then, see you all later. You guys take it easy, alright? Peace, guys. See ya.